woman you're looking at on your screen? Atoya Holmes, arrested accused of shooting and killing her boyfriend over the weekend in Miami Gardens. Police say she shot him when he allegedly tried to end their relationship. Holmes faces second-degree murder charge and is being held without bond. Well, it's not the first time Holmes has been involved in a shooting. Back in 2017, police say Holmes shot her son. Yeah, her son several times, sending him to the hospital. Now, it's unknown if she was taken into custody or charged following that shooting. At the time, we reported she was a federal corrections officer.
Now, a lot of people don't like, they want to be like, it's so sad. This is a tragedy. The reality is, and this comes down to men need to stop messing with married women, and women need to stop, going after these men when you're married. Okay, it's just that. A woman who used to be a federal corrections employee is accused of fatally shooting her boyfriend Sunday night after he tried ending their relationship, authorities said. The shooting occurred at the intersection of Northwest 197th Lane and Northwest 27th Court. According to the suspect's arrest report, Atoya Holmes, 48, of Miami, and the victim, Verdell Goins, 52, went to a friend's house after attending the Miami Dolphins game at Hard Rock Stadium. Police said Holmes said that she got into a physical altercation with her boyfriend inside his Jaguar SUV and that he started hitting her. She said she told Goins to stop hitting her, but he wouldn't, and the arrest report stated. According to police, Holmes then shot Goins 2 times. Authorities said a witness would say that Holmes was upset because victim wanted to end their on and off relationship, which has been going on for several years. The police said the gun used in the shooting was found on the roof of the SUV. Back in 2017, when she was a federal corrections officer employee, Holmes also accused of shooting her son as he tried to force his way inside her Northwest Miami-Dade County home. She was not charged in the case. Following Sunday's shooting, Holmes was arrested on a charge of second-degree murder with a weapon. She's being held without bond. Local 10 News has learned that Holmes is married, but not to Goins. Goins' loved ones tell Local 10 that they are devastated about his killing. He was a good guy. A good man. I know that for a fact, said his cousin Tyrone. We played ball together from high school. I know he's a good man, so I'm just trying to figure out why she would do that to him. I know he isn't a violent person. I feel bad for the family because losing a loved one isn't easy, said Naomi Millen, who lives just a few yards from where the shooting occurred. Just 2 weeks ago, there was another shooting a few blocks away. One man was killed, another critically injured. All right, I'm going to read that about it. Thing is, though, everybody coming together and saying like, oh, Goins, it was bad for him. But this man was messing with a married woman. See, the thing is like in families, they think this is okay, especially in, some African-American families that don't have no real morals. Like, oh, he's grown, he can do whatever he wants. But they never think about the outcome of what could happen in these situations. Because in these situations, someone's bound to end up dead. Okay? We've seen it with Dominique Clayton. We've seen it with Akilah Ware, who was messing with a married man. Okay. Who was a soldier at Fort Bragg. Okay. We've seen this time and time again. All right. They all know that what he was doing was foul. Okay. This man was messing with a married woman, And this woman had no business messing with this man. She was married. Okay. You could tell she was possibly dysfunctional. Possibly the way she raised her son, that she had to pull a gun on her own son. He was trying to break into her home. Okay. This was, he wanted to break it off. Maybe he felt bad about why he didn't want to be with her no more because she was married, or the fact that he knew he was seeing why her husband, she was probably the problem in her marriage. Man, this is what he got to deal with. Let me get out of here. And that's the thing about us men. We have to leave these married women alone. Don't care how much the sex is good. Don't care how. Leave these married women alone, especially ones that have access to firearms. Okay. That's the issue here. There's no real code sometimes with some men that they just want to mess with married chicks. And then this happens. Everybody want to come together like he's a victim. Really not. Okay. You messing with anybody that's volatile, that's in a baby mama drama, or they're married, and you're giving them something that their spouse can't give them, you in for a rude awakening, man, when you try to leave that relationship. You really are, because you're giving them something that they probably won't get in that marriage. And then when you leave, whatever you're giving them, that leaves them. They can't handle that. Okay. And she thought she owned that person. You mind, you're not going anywhere. But she got a whole husband at home. This is why this side chick thing, side dude thing is dangerous. Because some people, they will look at you as the main person when you are just the side piece. Okay? I know how dangerous it is. I've been the side dude. It is dangerous. You lose your life over these situations. People look at me as a square. I don't care. I actually care about people, man, because you end up, you end up with the right person, they'll take you out. They don't want to hear that it's over, but they have a whole relationship at home. That's the thing. And, when you play the side dude or side chick, you basically signing on to whatever comes with it. And the fact is, death could be one of the consequences when you're messing around with married people. Even if you just playing your part as a side person, they may want you to be the main person. And then you say, no, I want to stay in my lane. They get mad and they want to kill you. Because in their eyes, it's their world. How dare you try to have your own identity? How dare you try to say you don't want to do this no more? Okay? Just like Dominique Clayton. That white cop was paying her rent. Bought her a car. And then when she wanted to end it because the guy had a problem paying the rent, how convenient she wanted to end the relationship after the guy said, I have problems paying the rent. Oh, she thought she was going to get off easy. Her own son had to find her face down in her bedroom with a bullet hole in the back of her head in her own blood. Okay. Akilah Ware, single mother of 5 kids, pregnant with number 6, belonging to the Guy she was messing with who was married at Fort Bragg. She wanted to keep the baby. Wanted to say, I'll meet you at the place we're going to buy the baby toys. She probably wanted the baby. He didn't. He took her out on the highway. Lessons to be learned in this, man. Lessons to be learned in this. Leave these married people alone. The game, this little game people like to play, people forget in games, there is a loser. But you don't control the outcome of it, really. These games, there's a chance you can lose. Most of the time, people are losing a lot these days playing this game. Want to play games? Play Xbox. Play PS5. Don't play this game. There's no respawn button when you get that bullet in your brain. Someone decides to take you out because you don't want to play no more. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.